folks, we're moving on to the modulator valve on this thing. Located right there. Normally they're easy as heck to get, but this cross member is right in the way and the exhaust is right in the way. The bolt is right there, but you can't get a wrench anywhere in here because it's on top. This is a tight one to get into. Here we go. Okay, Mike, reach up there and unplug that hose.
Dad, you dropped the bolt. What the heck, man?
Can you get it?
I'm gonna just whop my head off that.
That would hurt.
Am I grabbing the wrong thing? What am I grabbing? This? Grabbing the blue one.
Oh, wow. I don't want to come out. There we go. Okay, so now the bracket is on top. Yeah. See all that leaking out?
Yeah.
That there should be no fluid coming out of that line. That's what I'm telling you. So we definitely hit the nail on the head. There's the modulator line off, and it's just pouring transmission fluid out. So that entire line is full of fluid. That tells you you definitely got the right thing. Okay, so there's your bracket that holds it. And then your modulator, just like this. You watching? Get that line out of the way, and then boop. There's your modulator. So yeah, there should not be fluid dripping out of the modulator line, because what's in here, what's in there is a diaphragm. Okay, and the engine vacuum pulls on this side. This is supposed to be separated from the vacuum side by a diaphragm. If the diaphragm gets old and gets a hole, the engine is sucking transmission fluid here, up the line and out. So that's definitely, see, look at that coming out of there. That's that smoke when you're flooring it and you get this big puff of cloud. Look at it all.
That one girl.
Smoked out some lady walking her dog.
Hey,
look at it all. Look at it all coming out. Here we go. Yeah. That ain't supposed to be happening. There's your new modulator. This ones are adjustable. You can turn in that screw, and that changes where the transmission shifts. If you turn it in, it shifts later. Comes with a new little vacuum hose to hook up to your old one or your old pipe. And there's your part number. This is the B&M one. You can still buy them without the adjustable screw, but they're really no price difference, so you may as well get the good one. You can buy cheap Amazon knockoffs, or you can get a B&M one. I mean, whatever. It just slides right in the back of the tranny. There's a bracket that holds it in. We'll show you that. Okay, so you're not going to use this hose because the Corvette has a line that goes like this. So it has a hose. I already put oil on this. You want to put oil on the rubber and just pop that in. It just slides in. You shouldn't have to push it hard.
How far is this supposed to go in?
What?
It's not going in all the way, Dad.
Okay, why are you putting the hose on?
Am I not?
No, the hose goes on after. Put that in the back of the transmission first, hold that. Okay, so there's our new one. Put a little oil on the rubber O-ring. And you can see right here. See where my finger is?
What are we supposed to do?
See where my finger is?
Yeah.
That's where it goes. So it's literally right here. Boop. Just like that. And then you want to make sure it's in all the way. You just give it a turn. Okay, now you can put your bracket back on.
Wait, it back up?
This would go like this. Just like that. You there? Oh.
Now I see what you're doing.
Well, you can bolt. This is the tricky part. It's just a tiny little thing. Okay, so you can turn that in the rest of the way. Sorry folks, really hard to see up there. The bolt, there it is there. The bolt's up top. You can't really see it there, but it's literally right just up there.
Just
Okay, yeah, turn it in.
not the bolt, right?
Yeah, the bolt. What else are you turning? Modulator doesn't screw in, it just slides into a hole. Turn the bolt.
I think it's soft. Can you try it?
Yep. Alright, what do we got going on there? Well, that's the line on, you can actually reach up and grab it. There we go. Alright, new modulator's in, you just gotta hook up the vacuum line now. So that just plugs on the end. I can get my hand in here somehow.
I think there.
Everything's in the way in this cup. Yeah, that exhaust is like 2 inches lower. I won't get one hand on it, anything I do.
What?
I have to cut my hand back out of here afterwards.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna cut your hand. We'll just cut the exhaust.
There we are. Okay,
Good.
the modulator's on.
So I can just lower the vehicle down, right?
Yeah. So that's what we managed to get after it first started spewing fluid. That's how much oil was in the modulator itself, transmission fluid. So it can suck quite a bit of fluid out of there when that diaphragm goes. Anyway, folks, there's how you change the modulator on a Turbo 350. I know it was not the greatest camera work, but these vats are not a good example. Everything's so tight in there. But that's the common thing with these. The modulator would start to leak and the car would smoke and people would be chasing their tail trying to figure out why it was smoking. Until it gets real bad, that's what it is. It doesn't make a whole lot of performance differences. Like technically the transmission normally would still shift okay, unless the modulator valve got so bad that it wouldn't. But by then, things are getting pretty bad. If you're pulling that much, it's just gonna light smoke shows everywhere. That was maybe a tablespoon of oil in the modulator, but that whole line, everything would fill up, and yeah, it's just not nice. And it's such a simple fix too. Anyway, quick one. Caitlin has a hockey practice that I would love to get to, so I'm gonna go hurry up and get cleaned up and try to get out there. We'll see you on the next one, folks.